Good morning, students. Today I am going to start your new chapter in English Honeysuckle, chapter number 7. Chapter name is Fair Play. Let us start the summary. First part. Jamna Sheikh and Chaturvedi were good friends. Both were also greatly respected in the village. Jamna had an old lady aunt who had some property. She transferred it to the Jamna. The condition was that she would stay with him. Jumna would look after her well. For 2 years, the arrangement worked well. Then the situation changed, and the behavior of Jamna and his family also got changed. Even the little food which was offered to her was loaded with insults. At last, her patience has gave up and she realized that she was not welcome in his house. She asked Jamna to give her monthly allowance as to set a separate kitchen. Jamna said that his wife knew how to run the house. She decided to take the case to the village panchayat. The old lady went to the villagers and explained her case. Some showed sympathy and some laughed at her. Others advised her to make it up with Jamna and his wife. At last, she went to Chaturvedi, and he told the lady that he would not go against Jamna as he was his best friend. At this, she asked him, but it is right. My son has kept mum, and not to say what you consider just and fair." Now, second part of the summary. The panchayat was held under the old banyan tree, and Jamna said, "Let my aunt nominate the panch. I will abdicate by her decision." The old lady suggested the name of Chaturvedi, knowing that well that knowing that he was a close friend of Jamna. This is how glad of Jamna's heart, and he thought that as his best friend Algu could not go against him, his happiness was only for short life, and Alga Uchadri have given a decision in favor of old lady, and she said that the god live in the heart of Panch, and she meant that Panch one of was bound to be just and fair. But Jamna was very angry with the incident which broke the bond of friendship between them, and they were to not see each other after the case. Jamna want to revenge on Algu. Now, last part of the summary. Algu found himself in a tight position after a few days, and he has sold his bullock to Sambhu Sahu, and Sahu had agreed to pay the price after a month. Unfortunately, the bullock died, and before the date of payment, Sahu has refused to pay that, and in this case, the panchayat once again get come before. And now this time Sahu has proposed the name of Jamuna as a punch, Algu Heart Snake, and he was sure that Jamuna would give his verdict against him, and but he accepted the proposal. Though the Jamna was burning with the desire for the revenge, he could not do so in sitting in the seat of the judge. He gave the judgment in favor of Algu. Algu was overjoyed. He cried that it was a victory of Panchayat and justice. He said that God lives in the heart of Panch. Then the two friends embraced each other and wept. The tear washes away the dirt of misunderstanding between them. And this the story ends. Thank you, students.